Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your streamer Kimi Sim, and today we're playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. It's so good that I remember that off my heart now. I think it is, at least. We are continuing off from the end of chapter 4, and we are starting off chapter 5. Danganronpa. But yes, as a quick summary as to what happened last chapter. So what are you? Quick trial verdict, there we go. It's a quick summary as to what happened last chapter. Ugh. I cried, that's what happened. I legit cried. What happened? Let's see. So we were off with our investigation on how it was sad. It was really, really sad. We were doing our investigation on Sakura's death. And what turned out to be, how'd the trial go? What turned out to be a murder wasn't actually a murder, but it turned out Sakura actually committed suicide, and there wasn't exactly any punishment in the end for the murder, because there wasn't one. Except there was a punishment and they got to alter ego. So we don't have any leads to, or any way to connect to the outside world now. All hope is lost. But not all hope is lost, because who knows what happened. But Hina was trying to play off being the murderer so that we'd come to a false accusation and everyone in the end would die, because she felt that all of us were responsible. I forgot to change that, my bad. But she felt that all of us were responsible for Sakura's death, and that we all suspected her and we all pushed her to the edge. It was really, really sad. It honestly was. All hopes lost in Hope's Peak. How ironic. But you've been noticed for the 8th time? 8 time stub in total? You've redeemed that like 8 to 9 times, I'm pretty sure. I think it's 8. That I'll get another in before the rice change. Oh yeah, I'm so gonna change it after the stream. I'm so gonna change it. Oh, my bone just cracked. But yes, we figured out that Hina wasn't actually the murderer and came to the realization that Sakura actually committed suicide. She barred herself into the locked room and then she drank the poison before Hina could stop her, and that's what actually happened. But we are now finished with the trial. We've headed back to our dorms, and Makoto here is taking a sleep. It's a quick summary of what happened. We were trying to sleep at least. Someone was trying to wake us up, because we could hear a voice. Someone was trying to wake us up, and then we are up to here. So we shall continue from here on. The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. What the hell is she doing in her room? This looks very... like people could get the wrong impression. Kyoko. Yes, it's me. What are you gonna do? I thought he said Kiki-san. I was like, who's Kiki? Kyoko. I said yes. What is happening? So Kyoko is here. Wait, what? Why? What's happening? What? Oh boy. In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Time unknown. Oh my god, we don't even know the time. Oh wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. God damn it, Makoto. It was unlocked? Are you serious? No. Anyways, and you don't have to overreact like... I can't speak. Overreact like that every time you're surprised. Oh, what time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? I'm going to scope out another secret passageway. I'm so hyped for Sakurai's announcement. 2 hours, same! I'm really curious who the next fighter is. As you know, we've been waiting all this time. Gotta find it out. And I want to try them out too. Anyways, why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Why indeed? It's not midnight, it's past midnight. It's so late. What happened? Oh god, I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. Boy, fan service, eh? Not really, but the data center on the 4th floor. Of course, the room that's locked. All rooms that are locked are suspicious. What? I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. A data center? But I thought it was locked. Maybe not at night. Maybe there's a secret room. She put her lips next to my ear and made a fuss. I wish that's something that Genocide Jack would probably do. Alright, we are breaking rules. I'm going out at night. I made my way into the after hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. She's setting us up again. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand on the door, and with a certain amount of force... Nah. She's probably gonna get her lockpicking skills to it. It didn't open. I tried again, but... Bruh, it's locked. It's locked. It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor. Oh shit. He caught us breaking school rules. You know what happens to people who break school rules? They die. Oh god. What are you doing up here, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you're dull. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Well, going out at night isn't a school rule, right? Y'all just agreed to that for extra safety. Oh right, no, yeah, you're right. We're not allowed to go into the dining hall past midnight. Oh, I remember now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. Oh, kitty kitty. This has to be her. What's wrong now? Why are you out here making a racket? I knew it! She's always using us. Kyoko! Now you too? Omaera! Sorry. Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial. Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What? Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Go on, get out of here. Shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot. Okay. So that proves that he's always keeping an eye on us. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then... So, goodbye. Oh, like before. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? There are cameras everywhere, dude. She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. Now we got something. Because Manakuma's gonna roast us if we get through that door. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but... Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave... He's whispering stuff again. Ikusaba Mukuro Ikusaba. That's the name of the headmaster? I think it was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear. Oh, I knew it! The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. How do you know? She must have read the files. All-star apologies. The end. God. 7? Ikusaba Mokuro. The 16th. I knew there was a 16th student. There was a 16th seat. And you're like, don't worry about that. Of course I'm gonna worry about that. Receive the ultimate lump present. Oh, I don't want that. Oh. I knew it was a 16th student. The ultimate despair. Yeah, we just went through this. We just went through this. She's the cause for all this? If I was running a high school of ultimates, I would simply not recruit the one called the ultimate despair. Oh god. Watch out for her. Kyoku told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. Shit. 3 days before we were... three days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What? 100-mile dash, pain of junk food junkie. No! No. Is he not gonna die? He better not die. Yeah, I would find like the ultimate good student who doesn't start murder games or something. Well, you know, that's no fun. There's no fun in no murders, apparently. The day you arrive earlier from work is the day I go to sleep later from work. But I'm not gonna lie, I still don't get the chapter titles. I gotta review them again, cause they have to do with the whoever's murdered, right? What that said just there makes me feel like Hina is gonna get murdered, but we obviously saw that rando did. I don't know. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Maybe, maybe not. Oi! Help me! So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Why are you here? Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's under. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Oh god. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Oh god. He's pulling her strings. She didn't snap back at you. That's a first. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? Ah, jeez. How low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I would never allow you to drag me down to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Alright, to the 5th floor. There's gotta be something there, right? Oh. Unless it's locked still. Ah, nah. Sweet. I'm curious. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up until now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. I remember how this was my favorite floor. Really? I'm curious. So we have 2 classrooms again. A classroom up there. A greenhouse and a martial artist room? And a science lab. Let's go check that science. Whoa, I just ran past someone. Oh, owie. You can't see people with the map open. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Ah, you're foreshadowing something, aren't you? Oh, this walkways. It's creepy. Wow. Oh, it's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Especially like this corridor where if you like turn around, someone's gonna be standing there. Oh, I don't want to even picture it. Anyways, let's go to the dojo. Oh, you know who would have loved this? Sakura. Oh, that target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Nice. Oh, I got 169 coins. It's fate. Kitty kitty, what's up? Well, Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? She just told you, it's the 16th student. Ixaba. Oh my god. You can make a drinking game out of how much they say Ixaba Makura. The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. For the cameras? What did I tell you? Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
No.
You understand why, right? Take a shot for every time they say Ikusabamakura. My god. They already said it what, like over 6 times at least. She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? The files!
Yeah.
The one that you stuffed up. We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. He told you there was a 16th student in the school. What do you not know about that? The suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. It's extremely Japanese. Oh, 69 is gone. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
No.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Yeah.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place? Just spend 101 coins. F69. True, I shall spend 101 coins. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? And the lockers. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Oh no, that's it. Ooh. Alright, so that's that. Then what's here? The door's open. Whoa. Carnivorous.
Ooh.
Favorite room so far. At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling. Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Oh, why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction to action. What? I'm serious. Okay. Remember that Chihiro got bit by a mosquito? Probably it came from here. Also, Benedetta would love those plants. Very true. She really loves her Venus flytraps. Boy, that looks bad. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. The hell's not supposed to get this big? Is this thing real? Watch out! What? That's a monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Wow. How unique. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like whoa, and the plant's all like snap. And your flesh is all like, what? I'm dead. In other words, It's a monstrosity. Oh, in other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. You can't eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
What Hero said was true.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Someone's going to get eaten. Huh? Am I right or am I right? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually no, it's totally useless no matter what. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Chickens! This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. For now. The chicken, it really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure. I don't think so. I feel like we're gonna die from chickens. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, so yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand squeeze or natural lemonade. Exactly. Wow. Hi Cry, thank you for popping into our stream again. We're still playing Danganronpa, Chapter 5, I think we're almost there. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. What's this? There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers I set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 AM every morning? Yeah, you got it. It's super user friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. I feel like I'm gonna need that. You're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running around sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. This is ironic since 5 is a favorite number of mine. Honey, your favorite number is a bad omen. I feel like something bad is gonna happen. Those chickens are gonna die, huh? How's the chickens? Just to be sure, I should take a look at that tool shed. Everything you could use to kill someone. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? But why? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Obviously we need to investigate everything. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? You know, I would. There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere too. Crazy diamond. Was it something that popped up when doing an execution? I don't know. Oh, that's it! Thank you. And something Jojo. Oh, no wonder. Well, I was kind of right? Because, you know, he got executed, so. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? But what's it got to do with Mondo? Keep watching and we'll find out. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Why? Like, why? Leave the tool shed? Yes. Oh. Okay. That's it for you? Oh, the sky. Oh, sprinkler. These nozzles poking out. Are those the sprinklers? So the sprinklers are up there. Actually, I think that's it. Should be it. So we've investigated, I think, about everything. I'm curious what some of the classrooms hold. See if there's anything suspicious in there. Good thing I frickin' checked, hey. What the hell is this? Oh my god. It's not even like pink. The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. That's a lot of dead bodies marked on the floor. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you sane? It's the smell of blood. The flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. And he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. Oh, it's me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yup. Let me give you an easy squeezy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. It's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What the? What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Eye for an eye. My god. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Nice. My god. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against this ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. That is all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? It seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. This is so gruesome. What are all the other... I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. And once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Oh, so we couldn't leave anyway. Oh, good thing I just checked it. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, everyone was here. It would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. There's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. That mug is Overwatch. My sister got it for me for my birthday last year. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be desperate. Oh, wait. Sorry, anyways, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. One by one, here we go. I checked all the... Oh, you did Sakura's job. My god. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kinda be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either. But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school? You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
Yeah.
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
So.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Oh.
네.
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
でも
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. We're not in a horror game. Pretty horrific to me. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. Tyrant looks to be from Resident Evil. Not like I would know because I can't do horror games. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
それは
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
なんだ
No, how I said it is right too. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. Oh, what the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
ゲイだよ
And I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
つまり
I can only think of one thing. A murder. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
まさか
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. Ew, all this smells from 1 year ago. Yuck. And then they had to close down because of that. Wouldn't be surprised if they did. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
つまりだ
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
つまりだ
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
おいおい
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. You know? They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us, or how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Well, if you kill everyone, then there's no one to talk, right?
だべ
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and you're worried about a chicken coop? And I know what you're gonna say, but a shed, a tool shed. Let's start one by one. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
リアルな話
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold. Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, cause idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on! You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. We didn't even see Toko on the 5th floor, and she's not allowed to talk. Hey Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something. So, why are you telling me? Well, cause you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up. Don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. Master and I. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like rainbow size. It's a survival knife of some kind. But rainbow. But what was it doing in a classroom? How would I know? What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around. I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Toko's not a serial killer. I just like Jack is. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we going to do? What are we going to do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say? It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. Oh. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry. You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Finally, he's slightly more likable. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I mean, well, she's a sadist, so I don't think she would really want praise. Oh, no. Maybe she likes it. I ain't dreaming, I must be dreaming. That I would experience such a dream. That's new. Don't encourage this, Tina. I feel strange. So strange, really strange. Oh no. Yeah. Did I ruin the mood? I'm sorry. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. I love her voice actor this. I know, right? Everyone better love Miyuki Sawashiro. She's an amazing voice actor. She does such a great job. She does a great job in everything she does. And that's it. It's like Food Wars when a girl tastes anything. Reminds me of Kakaguri whenever they just get to the end of the candle. It's getting inciting. I can't go. Oh right. You have a lot to say, don't you, Hiro? I forgot about you. Sorry. At least they're not getting naked yet. They already kind of did in the bath scene. Wait. First of all, stupidly like chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, five chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, you know. Brutal. Well, how about raw? There's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'll kill you. Dame. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe. What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond now. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
So,
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Where? That's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond. You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have snuck it in there and snuck in there and done it, right? No, we had no access to that place. But we didn't have access to the garden until today. Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then what did? What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with the lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I could use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know. Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I have ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out. Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Honestly, same, but like to just blurt it out like that. Kyoko's identity. Huh? True, we don't know what ultimate she is yet. Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro is the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't.
Huh?
What? Oh, why won't you tell us?
違うわ。
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
どういうことだべ?
What do you mean?
それは
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory. You mean amnesia?
なんだ?
I thought you had a sense of humor. I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
なんだ?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by it and do nothing.
ね
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
決まりだ.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options?
諦めろ.
Give me the key to your room. Oi! Bruh, that's a bit But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, a threat like that.
いいわ。
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and had out her room key to him. What?
まさか.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk? Because she has freaking amnesia.
だって
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
あのさ
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
でも
The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
ね
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with really the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
おい.
Where do you think you're going?
じゃあね
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. What? The dining hall went silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
どういうことだべ?
Oh, what's her deal?
でも
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the intention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
黙れ.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
おい.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What? What? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
だって
Cause look. Oh. Was he there the whole time? It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious. They stole it. Your precious?
先生はお前らのこと信じてたのに
Your teacher had such faith in you.
裏
And
切ら
this
れる
is how you repay me? With betrayal?
しょぼーん
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies.
ね
But what the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
どういうことだ
And
べ
he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
あの
He
さ
said something about his precious being stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it and why would she do that? Maybe it was the 16th student, you never know. It's now 10 PM, it's officially night time. Dining hall will be locked, entry prohibited. Good night.
ね
Oh, we need to get out of here.
そうだな
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel there's something in the air. How's chapter 5 going? It's interesting. The most interesting thing is that classroom with all the blood everywhere and stuff. But Kyoko is given her room key to Byakuya and now can't sleep in her room. And she's off wandering everywhere. Apparently she has amnesia. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
それは
Not like we need you to tell us that.
じゃあな
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. What's gonna happen to Kyoko? Where is she going? Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. If you can lock it. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Let her sleep in your room. Something I can. You're just gonna go sleep, aren't you? As I opened my eyes, I realized I had fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Hi, CN. Welcome. We are on chapter 5. We've encountered some interesting things this chapter. It's only started, but whew. It's Kyoko, isn't it? Who else could it be? Kyoko?
ね
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. What's...
ね
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
そう
Indeed.
じゃあ
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you? Go. You're gonna get killed! Yes, that's right. So I was right. But what did you steal? I stole this. The key to the headmaster's room? A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this? From the headmaster's room. What? How did you get in there? What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked? The lock was broken. What? Oh! Oh my god! Even in death, she's still... My heart. It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did? Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So, Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us? Sakura the hero! Oh my god. I feel so happy, but I feel so sad. Welcome, I. That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. I knew she was using us for a reason. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. And what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too? Oh, no wonder she knew. What was that, like the 8th time or 7th time? Ikusaba Mokuro. The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Wait, so you found out about Ikusaba Mokuro, but you didn't find a file on yourself? Did you find out about this Mokuro Ikusaba while you were in there? I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mokuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous? She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind? No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean that Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock? I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again. while I go and find out. I love this hope music. Wait, so you're planning to sneak back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know. There's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us. But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen. This music always fills me with determination. If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail, I don't think you need to worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought. I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove the hypothesis. What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? What a legend. But if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this? Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. No! If something happens? Well, something's gonna happen to you now. Well, now you're gonna die. Shit. I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing. Please, I want you to hold on to this. I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that. Yes, of course. And one more thing. I can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right? Well, there's that too. You mean there's something else? It's nothing. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily. Okay then, shall we begin? I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot. I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. and like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. Shit. Shit. No. Oh no. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma! You see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. And a few moments later...
モノクマ登場だよ。
Monokuma Dojo. Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out.
ねえね
Hey, by the way... Huh?
え。怪しいな。
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night. Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm, I bet you guys. Remove to confirm with local and international censorship law. Oh my god. I love that. All over her, didn't you?
しょぼーん。
Not gonna lie, not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes.
えへん。
Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Like they couldn't do that with Genocide Chill. I know, right? Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? That's it, isn't it? You would put cameras in there. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
なんかよ。
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
はにゃはにゃ。
Whether I am a mademoiselle or a dude fella.
実は。
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is.
なんと。
Seriously?
僕の
Then
存在って
what am I? My entire existence.
テンション
That's
下がる
enough.
な。
I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
どういうつもり？
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. In a way, it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get to how to get the best honey or some breathing tips? What?
うーん。
What? This is just crazy. All puissant teen boys as nutty as you?
なんだよ。
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Whew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out, okay? No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she'll be fine, right? She better. Ah, I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Co. What? What was it? Wait, what? The super stylish, super fashionable game is created by Spike Chunsoft. Chunsoft? Then we've gotta buy it now. And you guys have to recommend it to your friends too. Advertising? Ohayo gozaimasu. Asa desu. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Beautiful day. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Extra promo. Go, come on. You gotta find out where she is. You gotta find out if she's okay. She's gotta be okay. She's not okay. I'm not playing anymore. She's not here! 1 minute late, Makoto. How to explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today. You really think a tight excuse like that is gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, since a day had passed, it had maybe reset? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. I do. You can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, or for the date, or your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and is not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing I can do right now is just to keep quiet. Whatever the reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have a key, right? Are you looking for Miss Kitty Kitty? Oh shit. What now? Shit. I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kitty Kitty is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap? Yes. I feel like I'm getting whiplash. The way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. But I guess the plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean... maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that? Oh, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kitty Kitty. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. Or serious. Oh, I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how can he not know where she is? So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it be? Go nowhere. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. It's free time. Good thing we finished Kyoko off. Whew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Alright. Let's go. Let's spend some time buying stuff until we get 69 coins left. Because that is our whole goal in this game. Get 69 coins. It's a masterpiece. Alright. Rip chapter 4 and 5 for people who didn't complete Koku. I know, right? Always gotta do it first. Let's go. Alright, let's give it a shot. Just spend everything because we have a lot of coins. I don't want a moon rock. All perfume, thank you. A camera? I have no idea what that is. Ugh. I don't think anyone wants that. God, this is gonna take a while. Because who doesn't love gacha games? Grandma, she is. Donuts! I love donuts. Finally, we can finish Hina. More cute stuff. A watch. Another watch, I think. A ring, oh my god. Salt. More salt! What is that? I can't go past 69, can't go past 69. Nice. On tea. My oh my, we are done here. Alright, let's go be friends with everyone. Oh, thank god Hina didn't die. Nice. Everyone please type nice in the chat. We reached 69. So who do we have left? Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need to finish her off and then 1, 2, 3, and then almost get to Toko. Got it. Let's find everyone. They should be all on the new floor, right? That's what always happens. Yep. Yeah, of course they're together. Of course. Dojo, gotta level you up. Alright, chapter 5. Let's see if I have anything that you might like. Spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Toko a present? Yes, definitely. What would we like to give her? What do we want to give her? So apparently she likes this, but not loves it. What does she love? Do I have it? Emperor's Thong. Quality chinchilla cover. Perfect. Oh, there's no film in it. Damn, I was gonna say we could use that. You would like this, right? Self-destructing casket. Emperor's Thong is the item you give me for maximum social link points. Social link, ding 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 ding. Social links, go. Once you record a message, I'll be sure to give it to you after we finish. Here, have this Emperor Thong from me. Once you record a message onto this, it sets up a chemical reaction that will destroy the tape a few seconds after it's played. Yeah, have this. You're giving this to me? I think it makes me happy or whatever. It's more annoying than anything. Oh, we got a combo anyways. I'm happy with that. It was a success, but not a super success. I could feel Toko's silent pressure on me, stronger than ever. Take responsibility. Huh? Responsibility? Me? I've been trapped in here too long. There's nothing to do. The boredom started killing me. So I thought maybe I could write my next novel, the pinnacle of romance literature. And I can't do it. But why not? I've got writer's block. My powers of delusion are in a complete slump. This has never happened before. What caused it? You did. When you opened up all those old wounds. You're blaming me? Ugh. I can't take it anymore. No more writing for me. I'm retiring. Retiring? That's such a waste. You've got so much talent. No, I'm done. I was never all that good in the first place. And now I don't have the motivation or willpower anymore either. Damn, it's like she's haunted by all those ghosts of her past. Listen, Toko, why not take this opportunity to look back at why you started doing this in the first place? Why I started? Yeah, why you started writing at all. Reflect on that, and I'm sure it'll give you at least a little motivation. It all started with a single love letter. You got a love letter? A love letter? When I was in elementary school, I fell in love for the first time. He was a friend of mine. There weren't any feelings at first. He was just the only boy I could talk to without getting hung up. And then he told me his family was moving to Shikoku. As soon as he said that, I could feel my chest start to tighten. At first, I didn't even understand what I was feeling. It was a total mystery. But oh yeah, sorry, I didn't connect my my custom commands to the chat yet. But if you want my Discord, it's in my info. If you're on your phone, you go to the info tab. If you're on a computer, you can just scroll down. Gosh. But I was too embarrassed to tell him how I felt directly. So instead, I wrote him a love letter. No worries. And then... the next day, the day he left, I saw he had hung the letter up on the school bulletin board. What? I got to talk to him again later on. Apparently, he hated the fact that I talked to him so much. All the other kids used to make fun of him for it. I guess that was his revenge, to show the world my letter right before running off. That's the most miserable love letter story I've ever heard. I'm not even like trying to act or anything. That's really bad. But one of the teachers that read the letter said I had a talent for writing. And that's what sparked my interest in writing. Oh, so there was some good in it, I guess. So that's what happened, huh? And now I talk that terrible memory. It's all your fault. All this trauma. Poor Toko, I want to fix everything for her. I know, right? I mean, we can't really fix her, but I would definitely love to give her some of my love and support. It's all pointless. I'll never write another sublime love story ever again. Well then, why don't you try writing something besides romance stuff? Huh? What I mean is, why don't you just write about what you're actually feeling, right from the heart? You're saying I should take these feelings of anger and emptiness and turn them into a novel? Honestly, I think that'd probably do her a lot of good. That's not a bad idea. Fine, I'm gonna do it. Right from the heart. I'm gonna do it. Toko dragged her screeching laughter behind her as she ran off. Well, she definitely seems motivated. Is that a good thing? Toko's report card has been updated. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. I parted ways with Toko and went back to my room. Let's check out her report card. See what summary was made up. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Don't get sick? Oh my god. At this time of all times? Really? Murder fiend. Right. My powers of delusion are in a slump. When I remembered why I started writing in the first place, I was suddenly inspired to try and write something that wasn't a love story. Oh, look at Toko go. Oh, sweet. Oh, we gotta find out where everyone is first. Oh, down here. Kitchen laundry. The dancing laundry. That is not the laundry, my bad. It said bath right there. I'm blind. I'm too busy at humming. This is the laundry. This magazine is still here. Wait, what? One of these washing machines broke down. I wonder who'd fixed it. It'd have to be Monokuma, I guess. The Lovely Ladies of Earth August edition. In this issue, Next Gen Lotion play uncover the darker side of lotion. Sure. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima. I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Let's talk, we don't need to save because we know exactly what she wants. Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time. Don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt. And when it gets wet, it's kind of embarrassing. We gave you a swimsuit. Although I wasn't embarrassed before. But now I kinda am. I wonder how come. You're falling for main character-esqueness? And when swimming with Hina, she seemed kind of embarrassed. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Let's give her a presento. Give her some donuts like always. Because we got one. And we'll never need them again. I think I went past them. Ring flotation donut. Okay. A gigantic donut that doubles as a flotation device. And naturally, you can snack on it while floating out to sea. It comes in a variety of stuff. Yeah, how thoughtful. This is why I like you, Makoto. I mean, not like, but not that kind of like. Seeing you pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. What kind of sigh was that? This sucks. What happened to her? She seems way more depressed than usual. Hey Hina, what's wrong? Well, I mean her friend did die. Oh, well. I tried to convince myself I was imagining it, but I totally wasn't imagining it. Imagining what? Oh, yada yo. I got fat. I figured. And I told you, I was wondering all this time how she was able to eat so many donuts without gaining weight. I'm so fat from every angle. I hate this. Hate it. Might as well just accept it and embrace my new big fatty attitude. But what if I just keep getting fatter and fatter and it never stops? I just get disgustingly morbidly obese. And then nobody wants to marry me. Which makes me depressed and I get even fatter. Eventually I can't even stand up on my own. And then I die, sad and alone. Nobody notices. I finally lose weight when my body starts to rot. I think maybe you're worrying a little too much. Besides, as far as I can tell, you look exactly the same. I'm just saying that. I'm a total chub monster. I'm a perfect circle. I mean, depends what part of your body you're thinking of. No, seriously, I'm not just saying that. And then, I'm still hot? So you thought of yourself as hot the whole time? And you have two perfect circles. Exactly, that's why I was like, it depends what part of the body you're thinking of. Well, I mean, yeah? Really? Then I might still make it out alive? Yeah, I'm sure you'll make it out alive. Thank God. Seriously, thank God. I can't relax now. I'm making an official statement. As of right now, Aoi Asahina is on a diet. Whoa, that's big talk there. A diet? Just you watch. I'm gonna get so thin, it'll scare the crap out of you. Please don't. That's called anorexia. Oh, well, don't overdo it, okay? Don't try and stop me. I've made up my mind, and my willpower is rock hard. And now, my resolve is even more rock hard. But before that, time to get stuffed on donuts. You know, Oh, almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. That's hella relatable. I'm not sure if dieting is really in Hina's skill set. Hina's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go! What? I thought we finished. I guess not. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. She's giving us skill points. I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. Can't help it. I need more sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped into my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. Oh, we're sick. No! I was restless. Nah. Nah. Restless people sound like that, right? At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. Was it really a dream? And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind. I understand. That voice. It's so familiar. It's... Understand. It's me. What do you understand? Should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. Huh? What am I trying to say? Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. Were we the bad guy the whole time? I swear to God. My dream just now. What? So strange. Oh! Bruh! So this is where we killed him. Them, whoever. You better not be who I think that they are insinuating that she might be. Oh. Oh. What just happened? What? She wouldn't be the mastermind, would she? Nah, she wouldn't. Of course not. He's a good one. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Just keep telling yourself that. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. There are no abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without
そんな世界があ
the tiniest speck of abnormality.
るとしたら、それってものすごく異常だと思うんで
If
す。
the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
お前ら、おはようございます。
We're just like
7時になりました。
we were just seeing
今
things,
日時
right?
間ですよ。さて、今日も張り切って。
We were just seeing things. There's no way she could have been there. She wasn't actually there. We locked the door this time, right? Lock your door. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. You had a weird fever after all. Exactly, we're just seeing things. You had a weird dream. You saw weird people. And then a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy. They had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also a dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. Scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand. Well, flashback 2 minutes ago. And then all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I forgot them. I wanted to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body and burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own. And because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. Next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? First, let's see if you still have your freaking knife. Open the desk drawer and... No. It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait. Nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? This Makoto is so messy. Was it my doppelganger? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Do you really want to talk to everyone else about it? Leave the area? Yes. Oh, has it been 3 days already? Oh my god. Hina.
苗木だ
Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky is blue. Hey everyone, I lost the murder knife. Smiley face. I may have, you know, sort of seen another guy try to murder me with it, and who knows what happened to him, right? Hey, Hina.
ね
You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried?
えだって
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
よし
Let's go meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
そうだよ
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost our rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
よし
So, you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? What? Oh boy. I am confusion. What? Ah, there he's. What was on the ground? There he is. It's just a shadow, right? This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
なんだ
Jeez, to show up now, like it's no big deal. 15 Spanish. 15 minutes for smash announcement, by the way. Cool. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
何してるの
What are you doing?
見ての通りだべ
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick. Dismantling?
でもそれって
But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
そうだよ
Yeah, that's right.
そんなあっさりと
He's not even phased. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? I thought I saw something on the ground. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
なんだ
Idiot, if you hadn't been sleeping in, you'd already know what's going on.
まあまあ
I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto. Because that's how much I like ya.
うん
Byakuya found this little fella laying around, and we tore it apart. It doesn't explain anything.
なんだ
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. He was saying he wasn't moving at all. I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move, so I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was a massive stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunction, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer. A mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? No, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think that now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Oh, a bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements and it goes off. In sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? Sensor? For serious? Oh, I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't ya? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century. Oh, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging onto it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh, yeah, good call. Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Gonna put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at the point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but thinking back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. We could stab the bomb with the knife if Makoto didn't lose it. Hey, Makoto? Huh? Don't hurt us. Did you hear anything we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault to try and uncover the mastermind's true identity. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really? Since the headmaster appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have any time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other, or anyone else, but we have a chance now. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go with you. Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Everything can happen, or anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. To all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength. I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I've got the wheel of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Isn't it already open? They're gonna be surprised. Actually, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way.
よし
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. Oh god, this is like the final boss battle, where everyone's like gathered around the entrance, and then you gotta pick your party. So I didn't finish her. She had more than. My god. Get your best equipment. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all. Please tell me it's not kitty kitty. Swear to god if it's freaking kitty kitty. This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Let's save. You always gotta save beforehand. Use the stats for raising items before you enter the boss battle. Fine, it's not like it'll be like Sans fight. It's locked, as expected. Why is it locked? Didn't Sakura break through it before? Well, I guess they might have fixed it. Oh wait, am I thinking of a different room? I don't know. Sir, what are you gonna do? I don't think I'm thinking of a different room. Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. Like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there, then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen. Okay, sure, but we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful! We're serious? We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down. Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. The bomb, obviously. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. What about this? What about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed. Oh yeah, the pickaxe. Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Oh, well, we left the gym. When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. It was probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. I myself? Surely you have. Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Oh well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah. You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Acceptable! So that Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabbit elephants. Oh, seriously, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. We can't move forward by always avoiding danger. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. It's like she's dead. All these flashbacks. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flabbergast. No. I'm totally What? Flap sauce? Gross, where did that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where did you come from?
呼ばれて飛び出てジェノサイド
Oh my god, I love her voice so much. Hello, it's the wondrous, murderous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Oi.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you ruined me with your executive level barbs. Ugh, here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe? Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that the memory doesn't carry over when they switch. This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery. Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life. Not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? Corpus? Corpse? Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse? That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden. Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into. We're going to the garden. Okay. So that's mask guy, right? As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering the face. And there was a knife buried in the stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Please don't be kitty kitty, please don't be kitty kitty. It can't be her, it can't be her. There's no way it's her. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Oh, that's why they switched. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here. Are you really dead? Is this really a dead body? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. We didn't do that, did we? I mean, we were sick. What if Kyoko did it? To protect us. Who is this? How do they wind up dead here? We can't move forward until we figure that out. What's this body doing here? I mean, who is it? Wait. Wait. No. Bye. Shut up about that. I'm not looking up spoilers. I'm just looking up what Kyoko looks like in full. I swear I'm not looking at spoilers. What a her feet. Nah, that can't be her. It is a girl though. Kyoko didn't wear those, did she? I'm going to ignore everything. What's going on? Who is that? There's no one in Lost and Found. Oh my god. Even a dead body can find its way home that way. Can't be her. Can't be her. That can't be her. That can't be her. That can't be her. That can't be her. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering the face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. And the victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into the stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden and so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of her body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be. Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean off finally. Maybe take the mask off Makoto, jeez. Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... Holy shays! It was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up in the... What? My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then... Hurry up, put out the fire! When my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached me up and pulled me back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Someone dumped the water on it. Okay. Nothing left of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. It was Kirigiri, wasn't it? Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Holy shit! I guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded? I had a bad feeling about that body. I never imagined it would explode. And now the body... It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. And don't compare it to a don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that body... and now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko! Then that dead body. Is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person. Did you figure out that there's another person? Oh. The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got child-boiled. Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. I have reason to believe it may be true. So the Smash announcement wasn't today, but tomorrow. I'm not a clown, I'm an entire circus. Wow. Well, Pancake did say midnight at 7, or my time. On the 17th. Midnight on the 17th at my time. And it's midnight, but it's the 16th. The mastermind being dead would explain that. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if the master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. That just means that the mastermind and the headmaster are completely different. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. You said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair. Huh? Bruh, you said it now. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 17th student at Hope's Peak. Nani? What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Right, well, all Kyoko told me was... We've seen this like in 5 times. Ikusaba Mukuro. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Maybe it's you, Kyoko. You seem to be like the ultimate hope beforehand. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. There's another student here, and it's female? Would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how did she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait! What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived! Oh, she survived. What just happened, Master? You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Right now, I have to focus on the body. Okay, sure. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
あのさ
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. Not Kyoko after all. Oh my god, we actually inspect it. Hold on. There's something on the ground there. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
それが
I stole this. A key? It's a different key. Now looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, she stole... the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
なんだ
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near her body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? Well, it looks very techy, so I'm guessing the data room? I guess. So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. What?
なるほどな
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
つまり
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? That was it? There was something on her hand though! For the same reason something kitty kitty might be hiding. Let's not think about any of this. Positive thoughts. We're in the final chapter. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Kitty kitty is okay. She's just exploring. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting. Which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm guessing it now. It's the not the biolab, what's it? The data room thingy. Yeah. Positive thoughts and Danganronpa gotta go hand in hand. I know, right? Oh, here. This is also where that's where Monokuma's thingy is. Danganronpa. Danganronpa. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole, what'd I tell you? It fits! And this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I mean, you didn't really run around, but okay. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. Didn't you want to go in first? So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. And we can get into the data center now.
なるほどな
Interesting. Naruhodo. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Because they sit there all day, every day, watching us feel despair. Us, the ultimate despair. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
つまりだ
It's in your hands. Again? I mean, I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. What up, Toko? Master told you he trusts you? Master told you that? Don't let it get to your head. I am so not happy about any of this. I said I trust you. You now have an obligation to live up to that trust.
よし
It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Now that's that kind of... now that's any kind of... Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. Where's Hiro? Oh. I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom for serious. But just be safe. Just to be safe, I'm gonna go stand somewhere else. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I reached out and put my hand on the door, closed my eyes, and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. This is like the camera room, right? Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Got it. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
Nani?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The boy in the garden. The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusawa. And she was the mastermind. And the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. Oh, serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on! No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh? Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered. Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, we could have even done it. That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind. Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, Let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Why is there a camera here? No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? But the fact that this place is being surveyed too. Hurry up and find something for Master. I mean, I want to know why they were killed as much as the next guy, but I also really want to get out of here. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna? It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Oh wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Did someone say TV? Well, Saturday morning heat is here. Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on. You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Hey, you still don't have the TV fix? Just give me some time, okay? I gotta make sure we can drive Spaceship Earth safely. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I also don't have any. I also think I don't have an idea. Something like that. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that. But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Oh, look at Master go! It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? This door's kinda creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? A bunch of Monokumas. No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use that key that opened this room? Let me give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. Worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Ina's right, the mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Oh, what's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I got it. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on and do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. Or you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it? That's weird.
おい
Hey, what are you doing?
おや
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
ゲイだよ
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. How is it showing the camera feed?
それは
Did you try changing the channel?
What?
Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. I went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
どういうことだべ
Oh, what the heck?
うん
Is it broken or something?
もしかすると
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
うーん
What the fuck? Is it a shit? A trick? What kind of trick?
実際
I'm not sure, but...
うん
Huh?
は
You know, wow, you freaking bastards. Monokuma?
あ
How? You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid. Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems off. Or different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hurt to despair. So don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. And that's that. Well, it's always time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
まったくもう
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
うん
this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst.
ぷぷぷ
If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
さてと
I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
あのね
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. The TV is an essential part of your school life here.
何
I knew it. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
どういうことだべ
I connected the I connected the antenna. So why is it just showing us the surveillance feed?
ぷぷぷ
Look how attractive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it.
じゃじゃ
That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. But what does that mean? Displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here.
まったくもう
Ah, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
ワクワクドキドキ
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
エクストリーム
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? Can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? Camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. What kind of overconfidence is a major... that kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found. I'm hijacking the airwaves in easy mode. Are you being serious right now? Of course. I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair, like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying! If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you that he would actually come here to help. Do you think that's possible? I don't really know how personality though. Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever. But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What? Yeah, duh. There's a little business of... No.
死体が発見されました。一定の自由時間の後、学級裁判を開きます。
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean? I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone, give it your all, okay? Give it all you've got, okay? Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride. I can't wait. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. Couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment then? How is he still alive? I thought that finally, he could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial? Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that, at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
どういうことだべ?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's. Kyoko's been murdered? No, that's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. I have to have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
黙れ。
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin.
でも
But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
そうだ。
Correct. There must be someone participating in our school life. Oh wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. But you just said.
黙れ。
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my research. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Whoa, this music! Damn! Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with the knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. But even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself, no matter what. I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. This has just gone insane. What? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
リアルな話。
well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When was the body found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. And I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So, I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 AM. Okay, my job is done. That's a pretty small job. And the body was found. This music is really rocking. It's so different to all the other detective music that we've heard so far. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
つまり、
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
つまりだ。
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep last night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
当然だ。
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma, who has been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
つまりだ。
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Tokuhiro, Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
そうだ。
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well,
なんだ。
but you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. The only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? It's more than bad, man. You be dead. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is. I'm not gonna look. I don't wanna faint anymore. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound has stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better too. So thank you too. The body before the explosion. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. What the fuck? Oh, these are fake nails, and they're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Kyoko didn't have that, right? Because she was wearing gloves. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is it a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand. Ew. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. I don't know that's little, but sure. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. That's it. Oh, the knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over her. Must have thrown it over here. Mokuma said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. Just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and then maybe then I... And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. The knife at the crime scene. My god. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body and has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh hey, yo Lucas, welcome! Welcome back, we've uncovered our next murder and you don't know who it is. Assuming that it's Kyoko. Well, everyone's assuming that's Kyoko, but you gotta figure it out. Also, I actually don't know what this is. Where have I seen that before? I saw something a lot like them somewhere else. But where? Where? Just to be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a top? Wait, was there a top in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of that top is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Top has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Is that it? Nothing else? Okay, guess not. What about the chickens? I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. Why are we missing a chicken? I count 4 chickens. 4? What did you do to my chickens? Never mess with the chickens. You've seen what happens in Legend of Zelda when you mess with them. What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? You have a chicken thief. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night and there were definitely 5 chickens there. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the destruction of the world. It's just like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. Oh, they're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. And Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place. Oh, sprinklers. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area. The room would definitely stink. Those flowers surely looks like carrion stuff. You know, like the one that like spread gross pollen here. There are other areas I need to check, specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I actually don't know what that is. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, we've already been through this. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options? Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. I still don't know what that fragment is. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Something that was seen earlier. Nah. Dana. Is it like a picture frame stuck to the wall or something, or what? Okay, yeah, we're done here. Oh. It's made out of metal. I don't know, everything's made out of metal. It could be anything. What? wouldn't be a window, would it? No, it wouldn't. Is it something that's on this floor? Wait, let me look at it again. Debris near the body. Seems familiar to something that was seen earlier. I forgot what it was too. See, what the hell is that? It's familiar to something that was seen earlier. Debris near the body. It has to be near the. No. What do we? But where? I remember, but I don't want to spoil unless you want me to. Oh, is there any other kind of hint that I can take? Debris? What debris? I don't know. Maybe check areas you recently assessed. Is it? I actually have to look it up. It might be it's not about a Monokuma, is it? Monokuma is laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here. Oh! Oh, so someone used a bomb. Oh, I see. Oh god. It is what I thought. Well, yeah. It was like metal somewhere, and then you said maybe check areas that you recently assessed. And this was the first area I thought of. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Ah. Gee. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask about Byakuya. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. For someone to grab that bomb in the middle while we were going to... I don't know. You think you can go soon, Byakuya? You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him in our way to the dorms. That's right, Kyoko's room is like right next to mine. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. I'm curious! I'm actually really curious what it's like inside. Looks like it. Thanks. Figures it'll be exactly the same as it was. So, this is Kyoko's room. First things first. 6. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration. What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers are those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know, I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me, it's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
ありえるな。
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Is it the one in... It's either the bathhouse, but not bathhouse. Maybe the... where the arrows, the archery is. Unless I'm mistaken. That dojo, that's it, sorry. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Woodblock... Woodblock key. Is there really nothing else? Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case concerns. Does she have a dead body in her bathroom too? You might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside. Whoa!
なんだ。
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
おい。
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. So, consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Don't only open it if something ever happens to me. Now is the time. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
面白い。
Well, something has certainly happened to open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Oh, oh, is this an invitation? Under the sheets?
なんだ。
That's all there was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? So under her bed. Bro, do you even sleep on this thing? Everything's a clue in her room now, jeez. But could something be hidden underneath the... Wait, but could something be hidden under the bed sheets? So straightforward. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Oh! Class 78 Student Registry. Mukuro Ikusawa.
なるほど。
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. I'll tell you, it was a key and that's it. Ah, that's what is. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name: Mukuro Ikusawa. Female, sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, he never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mikuru's profile. The ultimate soldier. A mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different it is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
なるほどな。
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
当然だ。
The Fenrir... Fenrir... Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard that says Fenrir has already... I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, is becoming a bit player and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you. Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if I did? So what if we did? Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? Who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. It's omnivorous, you know.
なんだ。
Look at omnivorous, rule violations really so unforgivable. We're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying... That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then... My god, we keep seeing this one scene over and over again. Ikusaba Mokuro. Mokuro Ikusaba. The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, is part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
なぜだ
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know. Make sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I wanna get back at that sneaky Miss Kitty Kitty. I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account. Alright, so she's not a robot? Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand... The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Monokuma... that's why Monokuma wears those gloves. And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... there's fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
なんだ
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
不眠ね
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. We need to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
ありえるな
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why he would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the killing game. Make her part of the school's killing game. Mukuro is the killer? He killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
なんだ
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
決まりだ
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
つまり
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold to say the least. Makes more sense than to assume Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. And if that's really true, Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places I need to investigate. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
行くぞ
Well, are you coming? There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
なるほどな。
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
妙だな。
It's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. True. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found at the we found on that locker, right?
そう。
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
なるほど。
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
妙だな。
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
なぜだ。
Oh, perhaps. Yakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the next location. Onto the next location. What next location?
なんだ。
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
行くぞ。
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Ugh. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Yakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Here we go. We quickly returned with the file in hand.
なるほどな。
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? It's English, but only in the Japanese version. So it makes sense that they changed it. They always change it to French. Why is it always French? Even freaking Mitsuru Kujo from Persona 3 changes English to French. C'est magnifique. French is Satan's language. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Bonjour. Oh, well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? What? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumor indicates they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
なんだ
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. The unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they are a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. What could that mean? Mukuro Ikusawa's profile has been updated. That's it!
時間はありとあらゆる生物、物質、現象に地味ですが確実な攻撃を浴びせ続けているのです。
Look, so we know who she is now. We know who the victim is now, but you know, time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
僕らは少しずつ
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
もっと自覚するべきなのです。というわけで時間ですよ。
そういうわけで。
卓球裁判を始めます。
Voice acting. Anyway, it's time to begin the class
じ
trial.
ゃあお前らはいつもの
So
場所に
please meet up in the usual spot.
うぷぷまた後でね。
See you later. And the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
そうだ
It will seem that way. Let's go. God. Oh my god! Look, empty! Oh, Byakuya and Mikoto showed up together. Where the heck have you been? Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? I couldn't have ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What? Are you jealous? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
なんだ
Stop talking and embrace yourselves. We'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. Yuri fan Toko is scary. Kawaii, ne? What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet? Maybe he lied again. What should we do? Did we keep waiting here or... Oh, what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
おい
Demanding explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've all got it backwards. You're the ones making me wait. I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Keiko's still here. Oh, sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Ne.
I'm here, and no rules have been broken. Kyoko! Oh! Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
なんだ
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
そうかしら。
I made it here just fine. What school regulations did I violate? Am I wrong? I'm so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God! I'm so glad you're okay. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost. I told you stop talking.
行くぞ
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
でも、
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Yes, please. Oh. I feel like we're the ones that killed them. But then, I was like, of course Kyoko couldn't have been dead. She was in our room last night. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
そう。
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
そうよ。
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
それは、
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? Wow, Sasuga. So that's why you were late.
でも、
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then what? Then that's... If you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
違うわ。
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
つまり、
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. Oh! What? Oh. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up! Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
ナイキ君。
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving for our current situation, because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So, why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Aoi! Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. Yeah. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. Especially when it's yours. Is it us? We'll see. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Whoa! Oh, I've been waiting for this. I feel like I've been here. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, defense, faith. We got it, we got it. We say this every time. A deadly class trial. Do you want to save? We shall save. And because it is late, we shall go over this tomorrow. Interesting, hey? Memories float back, Kyoko is gone, the mystery masked body appears, the threads holding them all together begin to spin and entwine into one. Nice. Oh yes, tomorrow we shall do this class trial. Yeah, better do this in one go, exactly. Gotta save all the juicy deets for the class trial. It'll be so much better like that. Not trial time, but thanks for streaming. Oh, thank you for joining me. Seriously, you all are the best. I couldn't have come this far without all of you in this chat right now, in this stream, watching the stream right now. I mean, I probably could have, but it would have taken a lot longer. And it probably wouldn't have been as fun. But yes, so tomorrow, 9 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming. And we will get this show on the road. Thanks for streaming, no worries. But I'm very curious as to who the killer is. We obviously know that body is... It's... I actually forgot a name, even though we said it like 50 times. It's... What was her name again? Mukuro. That's it. Looking forward to the next stream. Have a good one. Thank you. If you haven't already, now have a Discord that you can join in the info somewhere, whether on your phone or desktop. It's different. It's in the info section if you want to join that, and then you'll be able to be notified when I go live. This is such an entertaining trial, to say the least. I see. You go to sleep. Have a good night. I will go to sleep. Yes, I may hop on Discord for a bit first, but we'll see. Oh yes, definitely tomorrow, 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, I'll be streaming. You can catch this, or catch what happens next. I'm very curious. But besides then, thank you all for joining me on this. This is a chaotic stream. Chaotic stream of bombs and stuff. And unknown female people who are war veterans or whatever. What a title. Guys, thank you so much. This has been Kiridem Sim. I will catch you hopefully tomorrow at the next, at our current class trial. I'll see you then. Good night.